everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Daisy Budgets, and in today's video we are going to be cash stuffing our savings challenges, which I'm super excited about. You guys know savings challenges are my favorite. We're going to be cash stuffing $439. This is my little breakdown for that. I have my cash pouch right here, so we're just going to jump in with a quick count just to ensure that we indeed have $439. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 250, 270, 290, 310, 330, 340, 350, 360, 370, 380, 390, 400. So we have $400 here. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, and 39. $439, which is correct. So I'm just going to set this money up really quickly. Okay, so we're going to be starting off with my 100 envelope challenge binder. And today it is going to be receiving $200. So we are going to be filling slot number 31 and 32. Let me just grab my ruler. Where did I put my ruler? Okay, so here we go. So we have our first 100. There we go. And our second 100. Okay. So let's go ahead and cross those out. So we filled in slot 31 and 32. So far in this challenge binder, we have been able to save $3,200 in total. My goal is to save $10,000 by June of next year. Can we do it? I think we can. So far, we're doing really, really well. So excited about that. And that's going to be it today for this challenge. Okay, so moving on into my challenge binder. Okay, starting off with roll the dice. Let me just set this up. Okay, so we're almost at the end of this challenge. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 more slots available. So I get to roll 8 more times. I did allocate $24. I tend to allocate $24 every week to go towards this challenge. So let's go ahead and see how many times we're going to be able to roll. The goal is to get as close to $24 as possible, the amount that I allocated towards this challenge, without going over. Okay, so we have 2 3s, so 6. Okay, let's roll again. 5 and a 4, so 9. That's 15. Should I keep going? That leaves me with $9 left. You know what? Let's wing it. Let's go ahead and do it. Ah! Let's try that again. Oh, of course. Of course, every time I wing it, I go over. We have 12. Okay, so that is $27. So we went over by $3. Not a big deal. That just means we're saving a little bit more. So 20, 25, 26, and 27. Let's add this into the pile. Okay, so far we've been able to save 50, 100, 150, 170, 190, 210, 230, 240, 241, 2 and 3. $243. That's actually really good. And we still have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 spaces available. So we should be finishing up this challenge pretty soon. And if you're interested in my dice tower with my little ghostie, this is actually from Savings with Grace. She's always linked down in my description. Okay, moving on to the next challenge. So for the love of coffee, that is already completed. We should have a reallocation video coming up in the very near future, so keep an eye out for that, you guys. So this one is completed. We have to reallocate that. Piece of cake is also completed. And we are currently working on Pay Me in Pizza. This one saves $200 and you can scratch anywhere from $10 to $30. So let's go ahead. And you know what? Let me grab my little vacuum really quickly. There we go. Okay, so let's scratch. I'm going to scratch this one. Okay, so we scratched off $20. So we're going to go ahead and add $20 to this. So far, we've been able to save 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 85. Okay. And sweet watermelon savings, that saves $300 and you can scratch anywhere from $15 to $45. And all of the challenges that you see in my videos are available for purchase at my shop. My shop is always linked in the description along with a coupon code for you guys. Okay. So let's scratch. I'm going to keep it in the top row. I think I'm going to do the entire top row first. So let's go ahead and do this one. Okay, so we scratched off 30. So let's give it a 20 and a 10. So far we've been able to save 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, and 90. $90 saved here. Okay. So that's it for those scratch off challenges. Let's move on to my building the bag. We are in November. Okay, so today we are going to do another row. So that is $55. Let's go ahead and color these in. So we're going to do a 50 and a 5. That is my last 50. $5 there. Okay, so far we've been able to save 100, 200, 250, 260, 275. So $275 saved so far. And in this challenge, we only have one more row to fill in. So getting really close to the end for that one. And then all we'll have left is December, you guys, and we'll be done with this challenge. I can't wait. I can't wait for that. And that's it today for my challenge binder. Okay, so moving on to my double-sided challenge card binder. We have a couple in here that are already completed. So we completed our magic unicorn. So these are going to be reallocated funds in the next video. Ice cream for savings is also going to be reallocated in the next video. Spooky savings, same thing, that is completed. So we are working in our pumpkin patch savings and our ho 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 lotta savings. So let's start with our pumpkin patch. Okay, so on the scratch off side, you save $150, and on the check off side, you can save anywhere from $150 to $450 depending on the difficulty you choose. So you can times each number by 2 or 3, or you can just check them off at face value. I'm going to do face value to keep it simple. I have a lot of challenges going on, so I can only stretch my dollars but so much. Okay, so we're gonna start off. I'm gonna do the very first number. Okay, so I scratched off $12. So let me just put this here so that I can keep track. And for the checkoff side, let's see. I'm going to do the pumpkin pie for $20. So I got the pumpkin pie checked off. And that is a total of $32. Let's put this back. 20, 30, 1, and 2. There we go. So that one is started, and let's see, our whole lot of savings. Same deal here. Each card saves $150 on the scratch off side and $100 to $450 on the check off side, depending again on the difficulty, if you want to times it by 2 or 3, or just check them off at face value. Again, I am going to be doing face value. So let's see. I'm going to check off this one right here. Okay, so we scratched off 19, number 19 here. And on this side, what am I working with? Oh, I got plenty. Okay, so on this side, I'm going to do the $20 gift. So let's go ahead and check that one off. Plus $20, that is a total of $39. So let's go ahead and put this one back and give it the 39. So 20, 30, 35, 36, 37, 38, and 39. So 10, 20, 30, 35, 36, 37, 38, and 39. Okay, and that is going to be it today for my double-sided challenge binder. Okay, you guys, so we still have some cash over here. We have 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 31, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So we have $36. Right off the bat, I know what I want to do with the singles. That is going to go into my dollars and daisies. Okay, I believe this is $6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we are going to be coloring in 6 daisies today. Okay. So we have 6 more daisies colored in, and we just have 1 more row left and a daisy. I will count this in its totality once the card is completely colored in. Okay, let's see what else we have. 5, 10, 15, 20, and $30. Where do I want to put this? Actually, I think I know exactly where I'm going to put this. I am going to put this in to gift giving. I just took out $100 here and bought some clothes for my grandson because his birthday is actually coming up in October. So I'm going to put this in here. How much did I say? That's 10, 15, 20, 25, and 30. So $30. So now we have a total of 50, 60, 70, 80, 95. So let me just fill in my tracker really quickly. Okay. And that's going to be it for this binder. Okay, you guys, so we made it to the end of today's video. Make sure to keep an eye out for my next video, which is going to be the reallocation of all my completed challenges. That way you can see what I'm going to do with all the funds that I have saved. So yeah, you guys, so if you made it this far and haven't already done so, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Smash that notification bell to be notified anytime I upload a new video, and leave me a coffee emoji down in the comments. I got like 0 sleep last night. I was tossing and turning all night, and I am so exhausted, you guys. So leave me a cup of coffee because maybe I can get that caffeine in virtually. And that'll let me know that you've made it this far into the video, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye.